Hi guys, Thomas and Friends 47 here, and today we're taking a look at the brand new Thomas and Friends Push Along Muddy Thomas. Now, if there's one thing that All Engines Go loves, it is mud, and they have given us so many muddy variants. It's kind of crazy how many we've gotten so far. But here's a look at the packaging. You'll see the front of the package there is that nice mud splatter effect. All in all, pretty cool. Here's the underneath of the packaging, and here's the model itself out of the box. And one thing that we notice about these engines, and I actually really like this, is it gives a nice two-tone mud feel because they've cast the bottom in that dark brown, they've done the wheels in that light orangish brown, they've done the coupling that way, you have a nice mud splatter on the side there, and the faces here are nice too. You also see that the buffers are printed in brown. Now, one thing that's kind of sad is my buffers on the front Thomas actually have a chip in them, which I don't like, but I do like that face. One thing about these engines, they are very expressive on the face molds, or prints, I should say. Here's the other side, and you'll see the number 1 is visible on this side as opposed to the other side. I like the varying of the mud splatter. Here's the back of the engine, which is kind of plain, but again, you'll see those buffers there, very nice. Here's the top of the engine with the boiler band detail and, of course, whistle detail there. And here's the bottom of the engine. You'll see the name printed there, and regular screws instead of triangle screws. Alright, so all in all, what do I think of this muddy engine? Well, it's kind of like all the muddy engines. They're nice to get as a variant as opposed to the standard engines. It has a little bit of realism. You could say that they were out working in the mud. And as I stated earlier, mud is very essential to the All Engines Go aesthetic. It's been used a lot in the series, and it's something that you see a lot, at least in the first season. There was a lot of mud-themed episodes, I think, or at least 1 or 2. But I think this engine shines better when you put them all together and they all look like they've been working in the mud, as you can see in these pictures here. Especially if you combine them with the Fix 'em Up Friends, or the Dino Fix 'em Up Friends, I think it was, with Carly and Sandy. It just makes this really nice muddy engine collection. I will say though, if you're not a fan of All Engines Go, you're probably going to want to skip over this engine and theme. But if you're a fan of All Engines Go, or you want to collect all the push-along models, then I highly recommend this engine. I found them at my local Walmart store. I think they're available in-store now and online there, so you can check that out there. But anyway, that's my thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you all again very soon. Bye for now!